Good morning. My name is Jack Martin. I'm a retired pastor, 37 years. 17 of those years spent as a chaplain for the fire department for our county. Also, along those years, a member of the ESF 8 emergency response team in the state of Florida for mental health. I ran for the office of Congress in 2016, and I'm simply an American patriot who's very, very concerned about the course that our country's going in. I think if you watch what you see going on right now in the recounts, you are finding a multitude of things. You're finding dead people that vote, and I find it unusual that the only dead people that vote always vote Democratic. But you're also finding people who were mailed ballots but never got them, and yet somehow they were handed in and counted. You're finding a lot of postal officials that are coming forward and admitting that they were told to do things that are illegal. This election is probably the biggest fraud in our nation's history. I think when it is all panned out, you're going to find out that there truly is a deep state, that there are a lot of people, maybe former intel people, possibly even current intel people, Democrats, media, who have all been plotting a coup, social coup, if you will, against the United States of America. If you look at the social media, things like Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth, just in the last couple of weeks, I've had my account on Facebook totally removed. They didn't give me a reason, and they told me I had no recourse. I had 2 accounts on Twitter that were suspended within a 24-hour period. There's another group that I just got involved with. The name flees me right now, but they just sent me a letter telling me that the IBM Corporation had removed all of their stuff off of there. We're seeing one of the greatest travesties in American history. There is no way in the world that Joe Biden, coming out of his cellar with 12 people in the parking lot at rallies, drew more votes than Donald Trump. There's no way that he drew more votes than Barack Obama. Americans, we need to wake up. Right now, there's money being needed by one group that is doing research and checking out and proving false votes. I'll include the link in here so that you can see it, but they could use your help. The president's team could use your help. And then I want to hit on an issue totally separate from that. A young man named Kyle Rittenhouse, who was doing service in Wisconsin in a town where people were rioting and burning. And he came in as an EMT. In the morning he was cleaning the walls of buildings that had been graffitied. That night, he was putting out a dumpster fire and was chased by a man who records show was a pedophile. The man threw something at him. Somebody behind him fired a gun. And Kyle turned around. The man grabbed at his gun, and Kyle did what anybody would in self-defense. He fired. Kyle then ran away trying to protect his life, was chased by others. One young man ran up, punched him in the head. Another one jumped in the air and came down on him on the ground, kicking him. A third one hit him in the head with a skateboard. Again in defense, he fired his gun to defend his life. That young man is 17 years old. He's sitting in prison in Wisconsin with a $2 million, has to be purely paid cash bond. Friends, we need to help groups like Linwood and others that are trying to help him. We've got to help this young man get out. Our nation right now is going through one of the worst times, probably the worst time. This is even more shameful than the Civil War. And Americans need to speak up. Call your congressmen, call your senators, support groups that are trying to restore justice. When this pans out and people are put in prison for what they've done, America needs to stand up and thank God that we didn't go down the road of a third world country. I'm glad that you took a couple minutes to listen. I hope that you'll consider some of the things I said. And now I'll quickly just show you that other clip on where to send money to help the county. God bless you and have a good day.